Welcome back to another episode of Hard and Uncut, Kerbal Hard and Uncut. So I actually missed out on one of the previous episodes. I should have said we were getting into double figures now, but we're not really, because I used zeros at the start of the episode number, so that doesn't work in any way, shape or form, and in fact I'm not quite sure why I've said it. So last episode we orbited the moon and then we landed somewhere, and you can see in the background, if I resume this flight, look at that. So this must be is that the desert airfield or an abandoned airstrip or something? So that's really interesting, that's really cool. So there we are, we've just landed near it. And what I should probably do, I can't put a flag down, can I? Oh, if I could put a flag down, let's have a look on the map. Where are we? So is that, yeah, so that's the desert airfield. That's cool. So we should really visit that properly at some point. Right. Anyway, we need to recover this vessel and see what we're going to get from it. This episode, I am not sure what I want to achieve. Do we want to get some more cash somehow? Do we want to go exploring a bit more? Do I need some more science? Science would be good because we don't have much science. But the big problem with science is that I've actually just sort of realised every time we get more science, it costs us. Oh, what do we get? So we got the mystery goo. So we got like 30 science from that. Crew report got us 9, and recovery of vessel from orbit around the moon got another 9. So that's nice. That's 58, which is a little chunk there. And 45 away from that. That would be juicy. Right, let's see what missions we've got. Explore Kerbin. We need to test our rendezvous capability. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbin. I need a pilot. I need another... Oh no. That's problematic. That is potentially problematic because I really need to have a pilot in both vessels because I don't have avionics that can do stuff. So we're going to take that because that's a first anyway. Ooh, hold on a second. Can I just... Can you trick this? Could you trick it and just have an upper stage? That's a possibility. We'll think about that. That would be a bit of a cheat, wouldn't it? I'm not sure I'd like... No, you know what? Oh, a flea at the launch site. We'll have that. Is there anything else at the launch site? Anything else? No, we've got ferry for tourists where? Orbit. Flight... No, that's not good. I just want them to go suborbit. Just suborbital. Why do I want all... I don't want all these surveys. 2 tourists to their destination. Fly by the moon. Still. VIP to his destination and back. Travel to orbit Kerbin. Ooh. Ferry VIP there. Ferry her to orbit as well. You don't get much for that, do you? So they need to go into orbit. I think we could do that. In fact, I'm pretty sure we could do that. I know we could do that. So that's suborbit flight around Kerbin, orbit around Kerbin, suborbit, orbit. Ooh, do it. Take them both. Take them both. Right, and then we've got this and near Scott's Hope. We're not going to do that. Right. So today's mission is going to be money because I want to get my money going. So let's see. Let's go and have a look. We could get some more. Oh, actually, I'm going to jump back out of there. We've got that other thing that's still on there. Right. Let's just. Do I want anything from here? Reaction wheel is a potential. I can put 2 passengers in that, can't I? Ooh, I've never used a P before, and I don't want to kill some tourists, if I'm entirely honest. We could build a plane, or we could get some launch clamps, or we could save up and get a probe core, which would be really, and some science stuff. Those would be really useful. Some solar panels. That, I think, is what I want next, yeah. I think we have to be going for the electrics because I need solar panels. I can't be just relying upon stuff, so we need that, right? So let's think. We want to put a craft up, and we want to put at least 2 people on it. Now, some of you said about stacking them, so we could stack them, and they've got to go into orbit. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to take these off. There we go. So this is moderate. This is we're going to call this VIP 1. There we go. Save that. Right. I'm going to take that off there. I'm going to take another one of these. How much does this weigh? 0.6. No. Perfect. What's wrong with that? I see no problem with that whatsoever. Never going to be a problem. There you go. Why would that ever be a problem? This is so going to end up badly, isn't it? This is so going to end badly. There's a way to check this. Let's have a... No, I want the heat shield. Let's have a look. Right, I don't need the science equipment. Right, where's my center of lift? Is there. Center of mass is there. That's going to go first. So what if I do this? Center of lift. Where's my center of lift gone? Hello? Center of lift. Where's my... It doesn't have one. Well, that's not useful, is it? So if I'm going in... Alright, I need that to be the center of lift, don't I? Well, saying that, I'm going to have... Has this got a reaction wheel on it? Does this have a reaction wheel on it? Have I now paid for it? I have paid for it, haven't I? Does this have a reaction wheel on it? Oh, no, only kits one person. There's no point in doing that. I thought that was the 2 crew one. Don't want that. Get one of these. Right, get that. Change that to... I don't know. That colour. Right. Let's get my parachute again. Where are we? Parrot. At some point I'm going to remember where I put these things. Parachute. Right, so that should do 1 or 2 people. Things. Right. Why is this not... Why is this not calculating its delta V? That's really weird. What if we put that there? Right, now it does it. Okay. Right, vacuum. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sea level. Not perfect. What are you giving me? Thrust-wise, not much. What was the other task that we had? We had another mission. The other mission was... You know what? I'm so tempted. I am so... very tempted to try and do this with 2 crew, but I don't think that's a good idea. Right, let's have a think. We'll send 1 person up, and if it does it, we'll do another one. We're gonna kill someone. Flea. I need a flea. So where's the flea? Is that the flea? That's the hammer. That's the flea. We'll put that on there. How many parts are we on actually? We've got loads of parts. So is the flea actually going to be able to lift us? No, it is not. Okay. Well, might as well use a decoupler. And you know what? We're gonna. How much are they? They're 800. Let's use a little bit of a trick here. Let's open up the thing. Where is Mun to? Merge it. There we go. Take a booster off the side of you. How much do you cost, boosters? Boosters. How much do you cost? You cost. You cost more than the solids, so we're going to use the solids. That's a good reason for it. There we go. Perfect. But we will use your nose cone. There we go. Right. And we'll put you on the bottom as well as a little burst. Do I want to put you on the bottom as a burst thing? I could actually do... You know what? I'm not in a hurry to do your task. We can do you at any point. Alright, and then we're going to move these up. No, we're not. We're going to move these up. We're going to move them up like so. There we go. Ooh, what was that? Ah, fuel lines. Of course it's fuel lines. Get rid of those. Right. We should actually... You know what? These are actually the wrong place. We're going to stand on them. There we go. Right, get that out of the way. So I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, I think that should have more than enough to get them up there. In fact, I'm probably overkilling it, but we can then use this engine to slow back down as we're coming down. So there we go. So let's have a look. Who are we going to put? We've got pilot in the top seat, and then we're going to put tourist. Verdos. Verdos, you're going for it. Well done, Verdos. Let's see, solids and main engines go. Decouple those. Decouple that, and that activates. Then we've got that. And the parachutes, we're going to have those parachutes there like so. I have taken a long time to build this. It took longer than the actual moon ship, isn't it? How is that got a center of... How is that center of lift there? You seriously? We cannot do this. Can't have nice things. Can't have nice things. Right. 4 of them. There, like so. How's that do? Ooh, it's still not good. It's still not good, but you know what? I think we'll live with it. Right. Finally, the thrust. That does not need to be there. Take it down to there. 1.5. Take it to there. 1.7. Actually, you know what? Put it there, because we can throttle the main engine. So save that. We've got 4 seconds, 4 minutes. We've got the crew ready, have we? We do. I'm not entirely sure why we're putting parachutes on them all. Get rid of that. That's empty. That's empty. Wonderful. Save it. Launch it. Let's go. Right. I've got 4 minutes to get this thing into orbit, and I'm not entirely sure that'll happen, so you'll probably find me next episode probably in orbit, having to return, which is a little bit distressing. Let's wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Right. Let's go. Launching. And Berlin Kerman, the only pilot that we need, the only pilot that we have. Is she the pilot we need? But she's the pilot we've got. So there we go. We'll just start to bank over. We could knock the thrust down on this, actually, to be fair, if we wanted to. So the aim for this is orbit, isn't it? That's literally all we need to do. Suborbital and then orbit. So we just need to go into orbit and then we're done. These solids are going quite nicely. I have just realised I have done that thing again where I've put them on the wrong sides. They should be on these sides, because when you start coming over, you have a habit of these things just rolling onto it, which is a nightmare. So I'm going to have to actually get out of the atmosphere a bit before I do this, and then I'm probably going to have to roll the craft, which is really annoying. So what we can do is put it on the procreate, and then I'm actually going to rotate it. There we go. Like so. Then we'll decouple. Good. And then I'm going to just do that. And to be fair with you, it doesn't need to be accurate, does it? I'm going to turn that off. Right. So we're now going onto this. So have we got a suborbital yet? Technically we're suborbital. I mean, in reality we are suborbital. So why are you not suborbital? Suborbital spaceflight of Kerbal. Do you actually have to be suborbital? When you are. You're on a suborbital trajectory. I suppose you maybe have to escape the atmosphere. Maybe that's what they want from you. I don't know. What I will do is actually, no, wrong way. I'm going to spin it around because I'm just used to, it's like key memory doing these things. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to start the engine up, and we're going to tilt over a bit. I don't need to go too far up. There we go. Now I know this rocket is pretty much overkill. In fact, it's probably costing me more to launch it than I'm actually going to get back from this task. I've just realised I'm probably, yeah. But I want to prove that I can actually do a tourist mission without killing everybody. So, you know what? I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to lose money on this one. It's not a big chunk of money. It's probably going to come back and bite me in the posterior, because we'll probably end up losing a Kerbal here. But I want to see that we can actually do this, because I'm embarrassed by the previous approach, shall we say. What I could have done is actually put a probe core on the top of there and flown this really jankily and got both the tourists up. I may do that with just a probe core on the top for the next one, and just fly the tourist up and see if I can do it. And then if I lose the tourist, it's not as big a loss. Tourists aren't obviously a loss if we lose them. That's a brilliant thought there, Seamasters. Do not say that in any real world situation. It doesn't matter if tourists die. I'm sure Jeff Bezos and people like that would be thinking that as well. Right, we're now suborbital. I've just noticed that's happened. So you do have to go above the required altitude. So there we go. We're going to do that. It'd be really, you know what I should have done? I should have got our EVA, because we could have actually EVA'd up here, but I'm saving up for those maneuver nodes, aren't I? I'm wondering what the next step is. So we're going to have to... oh, now I've missed a trick here. If I was sending this up, I could have done a rendezvous, but you know what? We could still do it. We could still do this, actually. That's not a bad idea, actually. How much fuel we got? We've got a lot of fuel on this thing. And I've got a pilot. Right. I think we get this to orbit. And I think I'm going to try and put something else up as well. So, yeah, I think that's the plan. I think we're going to see if we can send a tourist up on one of these with just a probe on the top. That's the idea. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, 2 tourists. That would be hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna just cut that. Oh, and it is my time. So from me, until the next episode, have a great one.